Morning, folks. It's me, Manic Mark. Coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Art Villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. Today I'm coming to you with an issue I've been wrestling with for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months now, and that's, I'm getting kind of tired of being stupid. Because it's wearing. It's just a wearing process. Hey, there's a nail on the floor. That's a good one. I gotta put this nail away. Hold on a second. Oh, that's a good nail. Anyway, and I've been thinking about, seriously, well, first I thought I would try to come up with an idea to kind of counteract all this stupid crap that I do, to counteract it. Come up with a concept or an idea or an invention or something, something that I could share with you that with you in the world that would make the world a better place. Something that would help. Rather than just, I don't know, astound and amaze. And not, better anyone's life, other than maybe you just feel, better, I've got a job and I'm not a Manic Mark. Okay, so this morning I'm thinking, well, but I can't come up with anything. That's what's really been bothering me. Because everything, I think, has been done. I realize that everything's not been done, but I can't think of anything. I'm so depressed I'm not even dressed yet. But I had this idea and I wanted to get it on a video quickly before I go on to something else, like, I don't know, blogging a record or something important like that. Anyway. And that idea is I finally realized that I've got a college education and I'm not doing anything with it, and I think that's really sad. And maybe I don't have the brain power to come up with world-shaking new ideas. Okay, maybe I don't have the brain power, but I do have college education, and there's no way to get around it. So what I'm going to do is offer my services to people who don't have a college education and have questions that need to be answered. So what Manic Mark is offering, in an effort to help, and you think that I'm not going to be serious about this. I don't know if I'm not going to be serious about this. Maybe I will be serious about this. I think that I will, in fact, be serious about this. However, the results may not be serious because they hardly ever are whenever I touch anything. That's the problem. Is there anything that in life that I should take seriously? I really, I take care, I pay bills, and I have responsibilities. This kind of, but I'm just going through the motions because other people take these things seriously, and I don't want to risk going to jail over some things. But to get back to where I was talking about, since I've got a college education, and I think at the core of things, I have a good sense of what is stupid and what isn't stupid. Just get to the point. Okay, I'm just beating around the bush. I'm just gonna. If you're not college educated, and have a question that needs to be answered that you're concerned with, I don't care what it is. Leave it here as a comment, and I will answer it for you in a future episode of whatever I'm going to call this, because I don't even know yet. I don't even know this. Manic Mark answers serious and important questions in a serious and important fashion. Now, I will research your question. I will get back to you with existing facts on your question, the state of current state of science and philosophy surrounding your question, and I will then apply the Manic Mark, my own personal life experience to. I will apply that life experience to answering your question, and I will answer your question, and I will post it with the title and or the question title and whatever. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. So this could be a very interesting experiment, and frankly, I'm out of stuff to talk about anyway. So this is going to really help if I have some reason to focus on something else. And if I work this right, and somebody leaves a question right away, it's possible that I may be able to stay in my bathrobe for the rest of the day. You could just help me out here, because I'll be so involved in answering your question that I will not have time to do anything else. I really am going to do something else, but and I don't know if I'm going to spend. I might have to put. See, the other problem is, there could be so many questions that are going to be asked of me that I will have to put a time limit on the amount of research that I can do. So, it may be that I can only spend 10 minutes on researching your question and getting back to you with an answer. And the other problem with this is that nobody ever listens to anyone. Have you ever noticed that? That nobody ever listens to anyone. That's the big mistake I made in my life, is thinking that when a person has a question, that they want an answer. No, they have no interest in an answer whatsoever to questions that they pose. I don't understand people, why they ask questions if they don't want answers. They want the answers that are already in their head. See, that's the problem is, and that's where this is going to be difficult, is that, and that's why people hate like Dr. Laura, okay? If you're not a conservative, and I'm not a conservative, and I'm definitely not a liberal, but it's like liberals hate her more for some reason. I don't know why that is, but because I think that they think that she's being mean. I don't know. It's like an emotional response. I don't have any. It doesn't matter what the politics are, but people hate Dr. Laura because, and think about this, and might be how I have to approach this. It was Dr. Laura answers a question. She cuts people off at the knees immediately, and then gives them like the 15-second answer, right? And people hate her for that. But you don't understand. You don't understand what she's doing. What she's doing is like going into the Marine Corps, like for half a minute, right? The Marine Corps cuts you off the knees immediately, and then they build you back up, into their own image, which was like a team thing, and to give you a certain sense of self-confidence. So there's a lot of psychology going on there. But that's what Dr. Laura does. She cuts you off at the knees to try to disarm you to the point where you may be able to accept what she's going to tell you. See, there's no reason to hate her. I don't understand why people don't like her. I think she's very helpful for people. So Manic Mark might have to cut you off at the knees, chop, and then build you back up. And that's a really good therapy will do that for you. A really good, and it's not like you're going to go to the mamby-pamby land therapist where they just sit there and listen to you and take notes for weeks and weeks on end, and they don't help you. No, good therapist or therapy session, they're going to cut you off at the knees and to disarm you so that you can open up and see yourself. So that may be what I'm going to do, and maybe I shouldn't limit it. As I talk now, I realize how much I have to offer, and in fact, I may be able to offer college-educated folks. But after you get college education, it's a whole lot harder to approach people again. People want. help that fits in to whatever they're. It's like to support the problem. They don't like being what they are, but they're afraid to try something new and something different. So they reject whatever you have, whatever kind of advice you may have. And I can't think of any examples. I stopped giving advice a long time ago because it's just nobody wants to hear it. But if somebody has a question, whoever it is, age, sex, race, you leave a comment and Manic Mark is going to cut you off at the knees and build you back up and make you a better person and help you out with your life. This is going to be really, really risky. I can see that. I can see that. Fortunately, Manic Mark can choose the path that makes him feel secure, which is not to answer any of the questions. No, you ask me questions. You don't cut me off at the knees. This is my show, Dr. Manic Mark. If I call myself a doctor, will I get in trouble? There's a law against that, right? But do I have to be in a hospital or like doing something? I can't. I probably just can't do that. I can't call myself that. I can't call myself anything. Just what is like the homeopathic self-help title that people give themselves when they're dispensing useless, pointless, silly information? Oh yeah, there's plenty of people out there doing that. Why shouldn't Manny Mark be a charlatan like the rest of them? Are you kidding me? People spend thousands and thousands of dollars supporting people that claim they're in touch with spirits or gods or this or that. It's all people, they're just taking your money. But I should probably save that advice for a question that needs to be answered out there. So, thank you for clicking the clicky thing, and this could be the first day of the rest of your life if you leave a question that Manic Mark can answer. I'm here, folks. Up until now, I haven't been here to help because I don't care. But now, I am actually here to help. And you know, when I shaved, I missed a spot here. I gotta go take care of that.